Alright guys, good morning. Woke up feeling absolutely blazing today and was gonna go ride just some cruisers because the other day I added a new combo of these 32 boots with the 160 Lego POW board that I ride for my all mountain board, and I was able to just get so low. So I was thinking when I looked at the difference in the boots that there might have been, even just because of the shape and style of the boot, a difference in size, although they're both 11.5s. And when I looked on my bindings, there was about a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch difference with my smaller boots. Same size boot, but just different because the shape or the layout of the actual style boot. And then I realized as well that I have the 156 wide in the Casey-Willax model versus the 155, which is a mid-wide naturally. And there is just such a crazy variable difference between the board, the width of your boot, then if you're gonna have a wide board. And when you start comboing all those variables, I was realizing that's pretty much the reason I haven't been able to do deep, heavy carves my entire life, because I don't like to sacrifice the size of the board because I like jibbing and jumping so much, just to be able to carve more. So although it has hindered me, it has allowed me to do more of a skateboardy, jibby type of snowboarding. But today, I wanna look at the difference and break down to you guys what we're working with here, so that if you have trouble or issue getting deep carves, then this could potentially help you. So this is what I've been riding. And if you can tell, the bottom boot is extreme when it comes to overbite on the heel and the toe. And then the same size boot, same company, different model, has very less of an actual overbite on the toe and the heel edge. Just being aware of that has allowed me to carve, I believe, dramatically more, just because the tiny percentages of angle that you gain without dragging and catching your feet or toes or heels in the snow allows you to get so much lower. So now I'm gonna show you the same exact setup, but on the 156 wide. And as you can tell, the heel drag is still pretty bad, but the toe is eliminated. It's better than it was, but that leads me into one more tip, which is just explaining that the center disc plates in bindings can be rotated vertically, which allows you to reduce toe or heel drag instead of having them placed horizontally, which allows you to shift your bindings wider or tighter stance. So make sure, even if you do get a better setup, that you don't leave your heel drag like it is on this, and you do that by shifting the plates vertically so that you can move the heel to have less drag and shift some of it towards the toe. So just utilizing the disc plate adjustments will allow you to reduce or increase the amount of toe or heel drag depending on what your binding boot board setup allows. And now we have the 160 Lego open road next to the 156 wide Casey-Willax. And as you can tell, even though the open road is 4 centimeters longer, it's actually not as wide, which is crazy to think about. And so here we have 2 sets of brand new Union bindings. Shout out to Union. I hit them up because I had an issue with a disc plate on these, I believe, Union Forces that somebody sent me, and they told me that these things are ancient anyways and wanted to get me on a nice new pair. So they sent not only the replacement parts to fix those, which I'm gonna do a giveaway for you guys here, but they also sent a model STR black and a model Ultra in deep blue, which sounds so dope. So we're gonna compare these bindings with the ones that I have on the board right now and see if there's a difference in even the bindings as well, because we know there's a difference in the boots. Yeah. Dude. All right, comment section. Which one would you guys set up? I have to do the blue. And we're gonna do it on the wide. All right, let's see how this goes. Quick spin. Oh, boom. Oh. What a sick concept. You know, can't be that easy. It's never that easy. Boom, pop it off. Slide it up to the top. Pop it in like nothing. Tightens up when you tighten it. Oh my gosh, no toe drag. Probably an inch less of heel drag. Well, you never really carry your board with your boots in. Reminds me of the Fountain of Youth immediately. All right, huge shout out and huge love and thanks to Union for sending me these 2 boxes here and dialing me in completely with the blacked out STRs and the legendary deep blue Ultras. We got to go to the hill and test this thing out. I haven't ridden a wide in so long, and I always felt like it kind of held me back because it was a weird learning curve. But I would like to show some serious stoke to the Instagram of Union, and I want to give these things away. Go to the most recent post that Union made on Instagram. I'll leave the tag below and just tell them thanks for hooking up C-Dub. If you've had any of their gear, tell them how dope their gear is. I've always been a huge fan, and I will pick somebody in the next coming days here, and I will give these away. We have all the brand new parts for them, so we're gonna go to the hill right now, give you guys some tips on hill of carving, how to get lower, how to get deeper, more stoked, and we're gonna link up with Daly. We have like an hour and a half. We're going to Park City. It's on. Look at the whole setup, dude. Yesterday we threw in insoles. Today we got new bindings and a wide. So light. Right off the rip, just riding down to the lift, you can already tell with the wide, it's so much different. When your board is regular width, as soon as you initiate onto your toes or your heels, it shifts up. With a wide, it feels like you have to get some weight over it, and then once it actually goes up onto the edge, it's tougher to balance. Sometimes things just take a little bit of getting used to.
Some tree trunks too down there. What size?
12.
12? Wow.
Huh.
What do you do?
I gotta have a super wide board, and
You do ride a wide.
I rode the kink forever and I loved it, 58 kink. And this one I got the twin peg and it was like maybe that much wider, and I was like done.
Makes a huge difference.
It does.
Does it just come like that, or is it considered wide?
Yeah, no, this is even considered wide. This is just the twin pig 157.
My first time.
Game changer.
Oh, and it's like, it's weird going.
That's what, it doesn't go when you want it to. You have to almost wait, and then it goes up and you're holding on to a lot more.
Yeah, but once you're used to it, you're gonna love it.
If he's wearing size 12,
Dude,
it's gonna change your life.
The foot has been a 12 before. It's back to 11 right now, but it took me like 5-6 years to shrink my foot from a 12 to 11, compress the entire thing. Shall we? It's crazy. So happy to be on my snowboard.
I'm so confused right now. It's a new board, but wider.
It's a centimeter longer, but the wide version. 156 wide.
156 wide. And you usually ride a what?
155
Not
mid
wide.
wide, but just, yeah, it's beautiful. It's a
Oh my
beautiful
gosh.
thing. What do you got? You got any tips for us for carving? Getting low?
Carving is always holding your edge. People have been asking lately about how I don't catch an edge, because I'm just conscious to, like, no matter where I am, I'm on an edge.
And what size?
I wear 8.5 boots, so that's different. I'm not dragging my heels or my toes.
The major thing is holding your edge. And if your edge doesn't catch, you're able to hold it a lot easier. So figuring out the right boot binding board ratio then allows you to even be able to practice getting low.
100%. So we can do a couple examples of that. That'd be fun.
Let's go.
Let's get it. See the light wind on the flags?
It's just so beautiful. It's unexplainably beautiful. All that matters. All I'm thinking about. All I want to do.
All he thinks about and loves doing is hitting those. And I want absolutely nothing to do with it.
Would you if you knew you were going to be good?
No.
Really?
I have just as much fun rolling over the knuckle.
How do you know?
Because it feels so good.
Have you murdered those?
No.
So that you haven't compared the feelings.
I don't know, I guess.
Because I've done it and I'm rolling knuckles right now and I'm still freaking out wanting to hit that.
He wants to hit that jump, but you
just happen to be snowboarding.
Just happen to be snowboarding. You got to know your limits and where your body's limits when you're rehabilitating the stoke.
It's the most life.
We're trying to shred till we're 90, dog.
Lesson. There's nothing more that I've ever learned in my life in the past 4 months. Learning how to de-stoke yourself to then
bring
re-stoke.
the stoke levels down.
Like I want it. Doing good.
This guy, I've never seen him take such a sharp toe edge, I'm not gonna lie. Last time you had 5 inches hanging off the heel drag. If you have a bigger foot, go for a wider board and size your bindings. I guess the board bindings and boots.
Ratio. It's like the sock to long john ratio. It's the board boot binding ratio. It's the triple BR. It's the B cubed. What is it? Squared is 2.
I've never been good at that. When you go to snowboard shops though, they're really good at breaking it down. Go in, talk to them, show them your foot size, show them your board, tell them you want to dig down, get loose.
Let's confirm with Nate House real quick. that he also, because first of all, just watching Sam should have almost been enough. The aggression and like
He's got a size 12.
He's able to contort with just an ankle flex, dorsey, plantar,
Boom.
50,
50, 450 off.
You grab the front board and you see him just bite down on it.
Yo, bud.
First of all, congratulations, you're a god.
Thank you, dude.
Remember at Raley's, I was trying to tell you that?
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
I was trying to have them just put the 2 checks together in one. You know what I mean? Just to make it easier.
Respect.
Yo, do you ride a wide?
Yeah.
You do. How big's your boot?
11.5.
You love the wide?
Do I love the wide? Yeah, I will never go back. Do you not ride a wide?
Today's my first day. There's a learning curve, but I am absolutely gutting these turns.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different, and a lot of people I speak to are like, yeah, I don't like the wide because it doesn't feel as responsive, but give it a little bit of time and you'll never go back.
And that's right out of the mouth of the champ, so.
It becomes second nature after a while.
That's what I was figuring. How long did that take?
I mean, I don't know. Dude, I've been on a wide since I was 1 year old.
Oh, you've been on a wide your whole life because you've just been wide body.
Pretty much. If I'm not on a wide, I just can't even turn. So.
Same. Well, I'm loving it, and I just wanted to hear that from you.
I will say, dude, there are benefits. Like the powder in a wide, like even if it's your parkboard wide, it's incredible, and more stability on rails.
Incredible.
Yeah. Where are you at right now?
You're at Park City.
Oh, you dog.
Getting low.
Yeah, bro, you out here in Brighton not hitting your boys up? We're out in Park City dreaming, dog.
I'm sorry. I was only in Brighton for like a couple hours.
I know. I was all hype. I was not trying to blow you up.
You know how the Nelk boys do the moaning in people's ears? We gotta do stoking in people's ears. Sneak up behind someone and just chills.
I'll send it. Let's hit me with a stoke section.
The faster you go, the more you can lay it. You want to obviously find a smooth area too.
I can see it. I can't believe you waited that long to ride a wide, bro.
First day snowboarding.
Better board, better bindings. You got insoles in your boots. That's huge. The most aware person I know is riding without insoles.
I can hit a 4-inch heel bite.
A huge heel bite, boots are too big, board's not wide enough. Come on. Hope you enjoyed that tutorial. If you want to carve, dial in your stance.